Sibilance. Okay, that sounded good. Did you silence your phone already? Yeah, just put it on like do not disturb or something.
Yeah, it's a Purple Rock podcast. Yeah, it's a Purple Rock podcast. Yeah, it's a Purple Rock podcast. Purple Rock, yeah. Yeah, it's a Purple Rock podcast. Yeah, it's a Purple Rock podcast. Yeah, it's a Purple Rock podcast. It's a Purple Rock. Yeah, it's a Purple Rock podcast. Yeah, it's a Purple Rock podcast. Yeah, it's a Purple Rock podcast. Purple Rock, yeah.
All right, welcome to the Purple Rock podcast. And I'm your co-host, Noah Davis. So we wanted to just start this podcast to kind of just talk about various things, talk about our experience shooting the trailer for the Purple Rock movie. Right. Yeah. No, yeah. It was very interesting. But overall a fun experience. I just am hoping that we get to make the movie. It's gonna be made. It absolutely will be made. I'll make sure of it. We just right now we're looking for funding and a team and equipment. Right, and a cast. We have Purple Rock, we have me, but we're looking for some co-stars. We have a love interest that we need for Purple Rock, which that's going to be pretty tough. There aren't a lot of rocks working in Hollywood, so casting has been pretty difficult. But no, I know you have some friends that you said would be interested, but I think that we should try to get a rock that actually can act rather than just a random rock that you know. Right, that is a good point. I know you didn't have any acting experience before, but it comes naturally to you, and we won't be 100% sure that your friends will just be natural actors like you were. But anyway, let's talk about some interesting stuff. So I know that when we first started filming, you actually were completely unaware that you were going to be a part of the project. You were just chilling outside, and I went up to you and I said, "Hey, I'm looking to film this little like trailer thing. Eventually, hoping to make a full movie out of it." And then I explained to you that basically we were at a pet store and I saw a purple rock in an aquarium, and I was like, that looks like the coolest pet ever. And unfortunately, Parker would not let me get the live purple rock as a pet. So I had the idea to make my own. And when I went outside, I saw you and I was like, you would be perfect. And we had a discussion first about altering Purple Rock's appearance to make him purple. And you were all for it. You can't make jokes like that. He was all for it, okay? Because if you make it seem like I like manipulated you into becoming Purple Rock, that looks bad on me. I know that you're doing a bit, but they don't know that you're not being that you're not serious, you know. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So he was all for it, and we just decided to make the little trailer. So, and if you've seen the trailer, you know how it goes. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's in Parker's vlog. Which one was it? Do you remember? Right. Yeah. So it's in that vlog, and you can check it out for yourself. It's at the end of the vlog. But yeah, so it was an exciting experience to film something cinematic like that. You know, I had been so used to filming vlog material, but I hadn't done anything super cinematic like that, you know, super artistic and just honestly beautiful. I would say that it was like a piece of cinema history. if and I'm not full of myself. I'm not like, that's just objectively like it was incredible. And I'm very often harsh on myself, and you are too, but I know. Okay. So, but both of us thought that it was truly something remarkable. And if a production company isn't just itching to develop a full film out of it, then I don't know what's wrong with them. But but anyway, so why don't you tell them a little bit about your backstory? Like what your life was like before becoming Purple Rock, because that's what no one actually knows about is that like you were just a normal rock before, and then you let me spray paint you purple and become this movie star. And I mean, now we're best friends and we're trying to develop a movie together, but I think it's really interesting hearing what your life was like before becoming Purple Rock. So just feel free to tell them all about it, whatever you feel comfortable sharing, of course. But yeah, I think they'd be interested in. That's not true. Okay, well, uh, I actually did not know that part. You did not tell me it. No, I would have remembered if you told me that part, and you definitely did not tell me about that. Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, no, you worded it differently. I didn't realize that it was the same thing. Um, but yeah, sorry. Continue. And sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but so your brother was a piece of granite, um, which is not entirely what I expected. I'm not entirely sure what you are. Don't don't cancel me. I don't know how to like word it, but I like. But so your brother was granite, which from my understanding is kind of a. Actually, I don't have much understanding of granite. Um, let me just let me pull that up real quick, just so I can be sure, because I might be mixing it up with quartz. Yeah, no, I was picturing a lot more white speckles with it. Okay, well, I guess actually there is. Yeah, so it's kind of like the white with black speckles, or like black with white speckles, which we can pull up a picture of granite just so you can kind of see what we're talking about here. But interesting. So your brother was or is oh, okay, right. You haven't gotten to that part yet. I'll let you finish in just a sec. But so your brother was a piece of granite, which is interesting because from my understanding, granite is like a volcanic rock, right? It's what's the word for that? Igneous, right. So if he was an igneous rock and you're kind of a combination of multiple types, but it seems mostly kind of a like sandstone from my understanding. A little bit of sandstone. So I'm wondering what that dynamic was like, actually, like growing up with an igneous rock. Right. Yeah. Right. A little hot headed. That's kind of what I would expect. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there is actually like quartz in granite. Got it. Got it. Okay. Um, Interesting. Yeah. Um, but so now, if you feel comfortable, if not, we can cut this out. But um, I think it'd be interesting to hear um just about what happened with your brother and how that actually led you to where I found you, which was the outside of here, this space that we're in right now. It was right outside. Um, but I think that story is very interesting about what your brother had to go through, and how you kind of dealt with that. Right. Yeah. No. I once again, I'm not putting you on the spot. I know that Purple Rock is pretty open about talking about these kinds of things. So, and once again, I would just cut this out if Purple Rock wasn't comfortable. But I just know that Purple Rock doesn't really mind opening up about these things. But yeah. So go ahead. Yeah. I can only imagine. Yeah. And see, that's like I had always I thought that that granite was like pretty strong, pretty durable, but to hear that he just and I'm sorry, I know that this is pretty recent, and even though you are open to talking about it, I know it's still hard. But the fact that he just like just shattered like that is it's heartbreaking. Um, yeah. Right. Right. And so that's what led after you witnessed that um, to you actually just rolling along the road for a little bit until you ended up right outside. Yeah. I mean, just like going through something like that is truly life changing, Um, but I'm really glad that even through that experience, you still, you were up for anything, and you didn't tell me right away that had just happened when I found you outside and told you about the Purple Rock thing. Um, you didn't mention anything about it, and I had no idea. Like I just, you stayed so strong, and just like, I don't know, it's really inspiring hearing your story. The McRib is back. If you like the taste of barbecue, have we got a treat for you. We start with tasty boneless pork and grill it to sizzling goodness. Next, we marinate it in our own tangy barbecue sauce. Really let that sauce soak in. Then, we top it off with pickles and onions. Serve it serve it to you on a delicious home-style roll. Pickles and onions are not available in all areas. The McRib sandwich, another great new taste from McDonald's. Try it, and don't forget to redeem these 3 valuable coupons for more great McDonald's tastes. The coupon codes are as follows. It's Purple Rock Podcast and Noah. So the coupon code is Purple Rock Podcast and Noah. unfortunately, these are not redeemable in location in store. Nor are they redeemable online. They are only redeemable through Grubhub from the weeks of January 28th through 29th. So once again, those coupon codes are Purple Rock Podcast and Noah. That's Purple Rock Podcast and Noah to get a taste of the new McRib sandwich only at McDonald's. Go ahead, try it today. I have eaten them before, and they are not too bad. They are pretty good, very good. It's my favorite sandwich to get at anywhere, not just like that. Like it's my favorite sandwich to get at McDonald's, but also anywhere. So like if you were like, hey, do you want to go get some sandwiches? I'd be like, hey, not any of those other locations that I'm not allowed to name right now. I want to go to McDonald's and I want to get the all new McRib sandwich. New as in it's limited time. It's back. The McRib is back for a limited time, and you can get one with coupon code Purple Rock Podcast and Noah. That's coupon code Purple Rock Podcast and Noah, unredeemable online or in stores, and only through Grubhub the week of January 28th through 29th. So get the McRib today. You won't regret it. You might. I don't know. If you think you'd like a McRib, then get the McRib at McDonald's with coupon code Purple Rock Podcast and Noah. Thanks. All right, back to the podcast. Yeah, we can move on definitely. And I don't think we have any tissues nearby. I'm sorry. Do you want to like take a second to just like clean yourself up, or you're good? Okay. Yeah. No, definitely. Let's keep going. But yeah, so that's like amazing that you went through such a heartbreaking experience, and yet you're here with us today. You're powering through. You're like truly like just such an inspiration for not only me, but I think all of us, just especially like right now after hearing your story, it shows us that like we can be strong, Why Arby's roast beef? Because they're not about pre-sliced meat sitting on wax paper like you-know-who. They're about oven-roasted, freshly sliced, piled high sandwich bliss. The roast beef sandwich, it's an Arby's thing. Who is you-know-who? I don't know who you-know-who is. Because they're not about pre-sliced meat sitting on wax paper like you-know-who. I don't know who. I don't know who Arby's main competitors are. But I can guarantee that the Arby's roast beef sandwich is the best sandwich you'll ever had. It's my favorite sandwich of all time. It's my preferred sandwich over any other sandwich. If you were to be like, hey Noah, want to go get a little bite to eat right now? I'd be like, yeah, I sure do. I'm getting pretty hungry. And then if they were like, well, let's go get a sandwich at a sandwich place, I'd be like, well, there's no better sandwich than the Arby's roast beef sandwich. Okay, we have to go to Arby's to get the Arby's roast beef sandwich because it's the best sandwich I've ever had. So if you want to get the Arby's roast beef sandwich for yourself, which of course you do, why wouldn't you want to get the Arby's roast beef sandwich for yourself? It's the Arby's roast beef sandwich. It's the best sandwich of any sandwich. You can. There's a coupon code that you can use, and that coupon code is Purple Rock Podcast and Noah. That coupon code once again is Purple Rock Podcast and Noah for a free Arby's roast beef sandwich. Not guaranteed. No, the free sandwich is not guaranteed. You have to ask very nicely. The workers at Arby's might pretend like they don't know what the coupon code is, but just be confident, okay? Stay true to yourself. Be confident. Have confidence. And be very nice. Be polite. That coupon code is Purple Rock Podcast and Noah, and we have a second coupon code if that one is too hard for you to remember. The second coupon code is PRP PRPAN. That's PRPAN, which stands for Purple Rock Podcast and Noah, which is another coupon code that you can use. You can use either of those two coupon codes to get a free Arby's roast beef sandwich, as long as you ask them very nicely. So go out and get it. What are you waiting for? Actually, don't go right now. The podcast isn't over yet. So wait until the podcast is over, and then go out and get an Arby's roast beef sandwich. The best sandwich of any sandwich. No other sandwich can compare to the Arby's roast beef sandwich. Okay? So just get it. Just go get it. Okay? But if they don't accept the coupon code, don't get it. It's not worth it. It is worth it. It's a really good sandwich. It's my favorite sandwich of any sandwich place. But if they don't accept the coupon code, you don't have to get it. It's not actually worth any money. But it is worth money, just not actually. So get the Arby's roast beef sandwich with coupon code Purple Rock Podcast and Noah, or PRPAN. And that's all, folks. Go out and get it. I already said that. Okay, let's get you back into that podcast. What do you say, huh? Yay? Okay, let's do it. Roll the rest of the podcast right now. After I finish speaking, but right. Okay. That was great. That was a good read, I think. Let's send that off to Arby's and just make sure that they're cool with it. Achoo! Oh man, sneezes are getting weird. Right. Yeah. But so anyway, so then that leads us to me coming outside, finding you, telling you about this opportunity, and you agreeing, and us filming the Purple Rock trailer, which was just, so much fun, and just such a cool experience. It was great getting to know you. And, I had experienced nothing close to your loss, but a loss of my own, which was the live Purple Rock in the pet store, which I had a sudden attachment to, and I wasn't allowed to get, which was, kind of tough to deal with, but not a big deal. And especially once finding you, all was well. But yeah, so I guess we can kind of end it there. And if you want to see the Purple Rock movie happen, just show us as much support as you can. If you know any studio executives, okay, anyone who works at Paramount, Sony, Universal, Disney, Warner Brothers, right? Touchstone, that's a good one. It's just any production studio who wants to purchase the rights to the Purple Rock movie, but of course with me still directing and acting, and obviously Purple Rock has to be in it. You can't recast Purple Rock. That's not happening. And I also need writing credits. Not just credits. I need to be the writer, and the director, and one of the producers, and an actor alongside Purple Rock, and also probably cameraman too, except for the scenes that I'm in. Even still, if there's any way that I could film it myself with me in it, that'd be preferable. But anyway, if you know anybody who works for any production studios, really only the top ones. If it's just like some random production studio, we don't really want to get involved. Only if it's like Warner Brothers, Paramount, Arston Studios, California, Gold Rush Productions, Avalanche, the game company, Microsoft, Tesla, Lucky Charms. Basically any of those, we would just love to move forward with this project. So, thanks for listening. Once again, I'm Noah Davis. It has been fun. Yeah, this was a good time. And don't forget to like the podcast if you want to see more episodes from us. Likely this will be the only episode that we record, just because I know Purple Rock's schedule is pretty tight, and my schedule is completely open. Yeah, but so yeah, thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you enjoyed this podcast, and thank you so much for listening and watching, for listening or watching. Actually, just watching. Well, if you watched it, you listened too, but we don't have an audio only version of the podcast, or maybe we do, but I don't think we do. We don't. It's just video with audio with the video, of course. So thanks for Thank you. Thanks. And so then at that point, we'll have the graphics go up, and maybe some like end music. We didn't have intro music, did we? We'll figure that out. We'll talk through it. But do you want me to take your headphones off now? That was pretty good. I think you did a little too much talking though. I kind of felt, I don't know, like I was just like kind of sitting here watching the whole time. I definitely did talking, but I just felt like you kind of did a lot more of it than me. But you feel the opposite? Okay, well, I don't know about that. But yeah, that was pretty good. Eventually we will get you another mic, like the one I have. This one's fancy. But that's only if we wind up doing more episodes, which I don't think we will, because you're literally busy Monday through Friday and also Saturday and Sunday. How is that even possible? Okay, I get invited to a lot of stuff too, but not every day of the week. That's insane. Also, you didn't turn your phone on silent. I heard it vibrate like 3 times. You did. You didn't. You said, no, I didn't watch you put it on silent. You told me that it was already on silent, and it was not, because I heard it vibrate. But anyway, I think it went well. It was a little bit longer than I was hoping for, but yeah. Do you have to use a bathroom? Because I'm going to go if you're not. We're still rolling. Hold up.